Okay, so I have a crazy video for you guys today. This is a beast, and I would recommend watching the entire thing through, especially if you're starting an SMMA and you want to start it today, because you want to start getting money in the bank. Or you want to start just escaping. You want to start making money. I know that feeling. Trust me, I was there, and I still am there. But I'm working and I'm getting past it, and I want this to motivate you to do the exact same thing. So today I'm gonna walk you through an entire presentation that we did. Look at that. That guy's a Lambo out there. G, right? We gotta get there. Come on. I'm gonna walk you through the entire presentation that we just did from top to bottom with a prospect. We just closed a prospect and made them, they're not officially a client yet because I don't really count it as a client until they're actually paying us, which that won't happen for at least a month because we deliver and then they pay us. But the point is, we just closed a med spa with this presentation. This is the exact presentation that we closed them with, fully done. It's raw. You guys can watch through the entire thing, study exactly what we do, emulate exactly what we do, look at our presentation, look at the way we articulate ourselves, and understand what it takes to close somebody in SMMA. Either way, you could derive anything that you can from this and see how you could implement these sort of tactics and this method and this presentation for you. And then just get out there, start doing cold calls and start setting presentations and watch. Just like this, we closed our first client. Check it out.
She got me rubbing my armpit in there.
Miss Robin speaking.
Hi, we called yesterday for a presentation that we have at this time, or a meeting.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah,
I
do
thought
you
you were
remember?
actually coming in.
Oh, coming there?
That's what I thought. But okay.
Oh.
My partner just told me that. Is it a phone call or is it a Zoom call?
Oh, it's just a Google Meets. You could join. We sent you the link to the email. Yep, I'm getting, let me admit you. Cool.
Hit it.
So nice to meet you. Wait, what are your guys' names, by the way? I don't think I got it on the call.
I'm Suzanne, and this is Lynn. Hi.
Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Tyler, and then I'm here with Noam, and we're gonna walk you through our presentation today. But first of all, I just wanted to ask a few questions. How have you used advertising in the past? Do you use word of mouth, or do you use Facebook? Have you ever used Facebook? Have you ever tried social media, or?
Oh God, we do a ton of social media. We tried Yelp for Business. We do marketing on the radio, and we do an ad campaign in a magazine.
Okay, and how has that been working for you recently?
Not as great as we hoped.
Okay. Have you not tried with Facebook before? Specifically?
We have.
I think
You have?
Yeah,
right?
we do. We
Yeah,
have
I think we do.
an ongoing
Okay.
account going there with posts almost daily. I think it's daily. We have
Yeah, we
daily
post
posts.
every day.
And do you guys run that just you two, or?
No, we have a marketer who does that.
Okay. And that's just like you just do local marketing, and do you run ads that are like you run ad campaigns like you're not sure? Or...
I'm not sure about that. We're new to the
Okay.
marketing world. We're good at what we do behind the chair, but the marketing world's kind of new to us.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's usually what happens. But so right now you have some problems with getting new clients. Is that what it seems like, or at least a bit
We
of it?
certainly would like to get more new clients than we have been getting. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna hand it over to Noam. Yeah. Let's just walk you through the presentation. Are you there, Noam? You good?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just waiting for you to finish.
Okay.
All right, so let's just give you like a quick overview of us. So we're gonna talk about us, the problem with med spas marketing, our solution to that, and our offer to you. So we're a team of 2 digital marketers based in New York City. We work with med spas specifically in the Botox and dermal filler niche. Right now, we're only marketing for Botox and dermal fillers, not any other treatments, but eventually maybe we can work up to that with you if we start working with you. We specialize specifically in channeling local demand into your business by running Facebook ad campaigns and converting leads into appointments in your calendar. And we operate on a pay per show, which means we won't get paid until we deliver our guarantee. And there's a client sitting in your chair getting the treatment done.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
So honesty. So honest business is the best kind of business. So unlike most agencies, we're open and telling you we're in our infancy. But this is going to be beneficial to you because it allows us to focus all our efforts on one client at a time. We're hoping that could be you. And if you sign with us, you will have our team working every day, 7 hours a day to make sure we bring new clients to your business. You will be our complete focus and priority. Our mission. So really quick. So our mission is to help med spas acquire more high quality leads that will produce massive revenue growth over time. And all of this is done under your med spas brand without wasting anyone's time or money. We want to advertise with the things you give us. We don't want to change your branding or your image or whatever. It's all up to you still. So the current problems med spas face is marketing. So med spas don't create new marketing initiatives. Currently, there's not systems or automations in place to consistently generate new leads. and relying on referrals is not going to be a good solution in the long term. And I think you said this in the beginning, but most med spas are really good at providing high quality services, but they lack marketing and sales skills. So you guys are really good on your end of the giving the treatments, but usually you struggle more with the marketing side of things.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay.
The other thing is if med spas do decide to invest in advertising, sometimes they risk putting too much money into marketing without even guaranteeing results. And med spas are really commoditized, which means competition is through the roof. The thing about most marketing agencies as well is that they're pretty generic and they don't specialize in a specific niche, helping that niche hit a specific goal. So we're here to fix this. Okay.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, my bad. I'll restart that. So I think we briefly mentioned this earlier, but our guarantee is that we'd bring you 12 new clients minimum every month or we won't get paid. And when I say clients, we're not just giving you leads. We deliver prepaid appointments straight to your calendar.
What does prepaid appointment mean?
That means that we would have them pay, like, we'll talk about this later, but we'd have them pay like a $30 thing just in case they won't show up, a $30 fee just in case they won't show up, and that would be deducted from their, the cost of their treatment after they've showed up.
Now, if that client cancels, is that still considered one of the 12 new clients?
No.
But you still keep that money though.
That's why we have a fee, but the goal is that they're not going to be canceling because they're going to be paying a little fee beforehand to ensure that they're going to show up. Okay, so how do we deliver this guarantee? So we use the Omni framework in which we optimize advertising, we master follow-up systems, we implement new strategies, and we innovate.
Yeah, so I'll take over from here and go over exactly how we do this. But essentially, so on Facebook, when you're running ads, obviously there's like a description or a caption and then a creative, so a picture and then a little caption under it. In that caption, in order to make them click, we'll use sort of like limited time offers and like 50% off, limited time only. All this sort of stuff that we could anchor prices and make them seem more valuable. We'll also use things like scarcity and urgency, like only the first 15 people to claim the offer, click offer, kind of to just make sure that we're optimizing it so that they click on it. Yeah, and this is how we'll lure in your target audience locally. And then with that, we will use creatives that are simple, like before and after pictures, or pictures of you guys outside the med spa, because they like the authenticity of having like a sort of a local business, and I'm just making sure, do you guys have before and after pictures, like from Botox, dermal fillers, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, great. So just stuff like that. Really simple. Usually people try and complexify the ads, and usually it's just the most basic thing that works the best. And yeah, so then this is what our system looks like, and this is probably what you should take a picture of, just because it's like it kind of shows you the actual entire process. But we start with the advertisement on Facebook, right? And then from there, we capture their information with the lead form. So we get their email, their name, and their phone number right here, right? And then from getting their email and then their phone and their name, we'll then call them, right, with this prepaid appointment. This is on this appointment setter call. We get their credit card information. We give it to you so we could lock in their appointment, right? And then we'll link your calendar with our calendar using our CRM software. And then with that software, we'll just be able to see when you're free and when you have free time to schedule appointments. And then we'll put it in there so that it won't conflict schedules, And then, yeah.
Quick question.
Yep.
How do you introduce yourself? If you're representing us,
yeah,
what are you saying to the client on the other end? How do you represent?
Well, yeah, we'll basically represent as if we were working with you, basically. And well, we are working with you, but as if we were working there, kind of. So as almost like a receptionist, kind of. But, you know what I mean? But then.
So how would you introduce yourself? What would you introduce yourself as?
Well, I'll show you, actually. We have our appointment.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a script that I'll show you. I'll walk you through later. But yeah, so we book the appointment in your calendar, and then from there we'll even go further and send them reminders just to make sure that they show up, because sometimes they'll book all this and they won't show up without getting sort of reminders constantly. So every day until they show up, we'll make sure that because if they signed up, they want to come. So we'll make sure that we don't lose on that, because that's every lead is a potential client. And then when they show up, that's when we get paid. So the difference is that a lot of agencies will just ask you to pay them after they capture the lead, right? Or after they book the appointment. We only ask you to pay us after they show up. So it's a pay per show. So that sort of what differs us, is that you can't lose money in working with us, kind of, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of allowing us to work with you until we get fulfill our guarantee, if that makes any sense to you. So yeah.
So I have a question. If they show up but don't do the treatment? Like say they come for consultation and they listen to our spiel and they say, I don't want anything. Do we still pay you then?
No,
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then
you only pay once the idea is you pay once you've been paid.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fair.
So we use our CRM software basically to automate messages, so we could just blast them out really easily on our side. And then we'll use simple templates like this. This is just an example, but we'll obviously filter it based off of your services and stuff. And then we'll automate these to make them persuasive, and then also just to get them to be able to book this is essentially just to make them book the call with us, so we could hop on the call. Which you were asking about the script before. This is what our script looks like in full. It's a long script, but we'll obviously and certain things will change. This is not on your end to do. This is just for us to do, so you won't have to worry about doing this script. This is for us.
Yeah,
to
but
do.
I'd like to hear what,
Yeah.
your presentation of the script, because you are representing us.
Absolutely. And by the way, we will, if we choose to go forward, we'll also work with you to make sure that it's whatever you like, because that's our duties. We want to cater to your brand, your med spa.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. We'll definitely walk over all this if we want to go forward, basically. So yeah, completely understand. So essentially this is what we have for now, just as a template. But the important thing is that we do just lock in their card number and their details just to get them that prepaid deposit at the end of the call, and then that goes straight to your bank account. And then these are just examples of reminders. So this is just us saying, oh, you scheduled an appointment for Monday, and then make sure just to make sure they show up. And we'll do that the day before, and then if they don't show up somehow after we lock in the deposit, which is very unlikely because they know that they paid money, then we'll even make sure that they still could show up by telling them, would you like to confirm another appointment? So.
And then they don't have to do another $30 deposit, do they?
No,
Or
they don't. I
Okay.
mean, because we just want to make sure that every lead becomes an actual client. We want to make sure that we're
Correct.
using.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Because life happens sometimes.
Yeah. So and then essentially there's just some new strategies that I'm not sure. These are just recommended things. I don't know if you use this strategy. But have you ever worked with like other local businesses to try and get each other's clients?
Yes.
Like, you have. Okay.
We're doing that now. We have
Okay.
we have a hair salon we work with.
That's great. That's awesome. So I mean, that's a great thing. I'm sure that's been helpful for you. Has that been working well for you guys? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. So that's awesome. And then basically in terms of the client retention, this is what matters most, is because this is the idea. This is what makes the offer really good, is like we talk about getting you 12 clients, right? And we're not taking into account what if those clients stay for years, right? Because they could end up being clients that stay for years to come, and that's every month. So it's like that's the powerful thing at play here, and especially when it comes to Botox and dermal fillers, we have to renew that. It's like they have to come back because it fades off eventually. So and the best part is we don't take a commission. So if they come back after time, right, we don't take any commission. We just get it for a first time. We charge a fixed fee after we deliver. No commission. You keep that client for as long as you could hold them for, basically. So
Okay.
And then the next thing is your Google reviews. I noticed you have 7 Google reviews right now.
Yeah, we're not very good about asking for those. We need to get better.
Yeah. So we have a system that we could automate where we just send out mass messages to your database, your past clients and the new clients we get you. So we could optimize your search engine optimization. So we could get you better SEO, and then we could obviously, that's massive for your brand to get more reviews. So we could help on that side of things as well. And then and this is just a simple thing that we send out to every new client. We could either offer a discount for them to come back, so they could also make them come
Like
back.
that.
Yeah, so this is something that we do, and it's a super easy to implement thing. It oftentimes works really well with people. So so this is just a little kind of if you should work with us if, and you shouldn't work with us if, and it's just like you shouldn't work with us if you don't want to massively increase your revenue over time, and you don't want to become the best med spa in your town, and you somehow think that there's still risk even though you're free of charge until we deliver, and that you think it's going to be easy and instant, and that you're not going to have to work and adjust to improve your med spa. Because Facebook ads work really well over a long enough time period. So in hindsight, it'll be like, whoa. And that's the intention here. And then you should work with us if you simply want to increase your revenue over time. You're ready and excited to take on more customers, and you're prepared for that with your services, and that you trust and understand how this process works and have faith in it performing. And then you also understand that we eliminate risk in order to help you take action, and most importantly, which is kind of the dream for business owners, is to have enough time to spend with their family and have enough time outside of their business, and if and all the time in their business should be doing what they love, providing the services that they love, the reason they did the med spa, and let us take care of the marketing and sales sides of things, kind of, so you don't have to worry about that as much. Yeah, so I'll hand it back to Noam now, but yep.
Yeah, sounds good. So this is just like a last thing. I think we kind of briefly talked about this, about the no commission thing, but it is important to establish that the customers we get you they're Botox and dermal filler customers, so they're going to be coming back either every 4 months or every year for fillers or something like that. So they're going to stay with you for months to come, and we don't ask for any commission. And we don't only promise clients, but future relationships with your customers. We're here just to help you bring them through your door, but you're the one who's going to persuade them to keep coming through with your excellent services.
Okay, I have a question for you, only because I have a client here. If we work with you, as I said to you, we have a marketer who puts together our posts, and there's a certain algorithm, a certain tone to them, a certain color to them. Would you work with her?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if you already have someone, then we could maybe collaborate with her.
Right. So I guess the part that we're lacking in is bringing the leads in. So she does a lot of our posts for us, which we're really happy with. That's been great. And maybe we need to offer a little bit more of what you're saying. But she, Suzanne and I, don't touch the business Facebook or Instagram account. We do our own.
So we'll be working with her.
What's that?
So we'll be working with her more than you guys is what you're trying to say, kind of? We'll be collaborating?
Well, yeah, because we're not allowed to touch that because we're not very good in the social media aspect. What we do on our own and just presenting our work is one thing, but there is a tone, we do need to get the leads in and then, get them in. I do like the no-show policy with the credit card. Do you call them or are you texting them?
A call, because usually it's more intimate and easy to kind of speak them through, just in case they have any objections,
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Give me a quick, hi, I'm so-and-so from Infinity Med Spa. Give me a quick little spiel.
Sure, but also I was going to say, we also will get people as well to do that on our side because we have appointment setters that we could have, so we have people on our side that can do that as well,
Yeah, my main concern is, I guess I want to hear the tone, the happiness, the politeness, I completely understand you can't book right now, not just the push, and maybe that's where I lack in the business end.
Were you satisfied with the tone when we brought you to this call?
That's a good example.
Okay, I didn't take the call.
I thought that Tyler was very, you were very professional, you were very respectful in the way that you asked if, this was a good time, and you were upfront and honest saying that you did have a pitch and would I listen to it. I was impressed.
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right. So
I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah. So the person that you currently have, does she run ads, or you mean she just posts on your Facebook so that people are checking out your Facebook?
She posts, but when we ask her to do an ad, she will put together an ad for us.
Oh,
there's a certain color and scheme and everything that she's working with us.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think what impresses me most about what I'm hoping that you guys can do is actually take those leads and actually convert them into appointments.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's because the lead doesn't matter if nothing happens, right? The appointments
matter.
Yeah.
Right. So what is the so how does this work if we signed with you? What's the deal?
Yeah. So Noam, you could walk them through the rest of the.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just skip the slide. I guess it seems like you're.
Yeah. So.
So that's what we're getting to right now. This is just a quick layout of all the things that our offer includes, stacked up next to each other. Our value stack for a total value of this. This is not our cost. This is just what we're showing the value of our offer. You took a picture, right? So
I did. Yeah.
Run through it really quick if you want as well.
And then.
Yeah. Well, because I won't retain any of this. I'll have to look.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I need to share with our marketer.
Of course.
Because our next step would be for you to have a conversation with her and see where we go from there.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, this is just, that just includes the running the ads, making the ad creatives and stuff, all that stuff just lined up next to each other. So we have two packages right now. Maybe Tyler can help me explain this, but we have a starter package and then we have a special package. The only real difference between them is the starter package just involves getting you new clients off Facebook ads, and the special package is the starter package plus an extra thing, which is database reactivation and basically what that means is just we would dig into like your past clients that stopped showing up. Like maybe they moved somewhere, so then those are people that we can't bring back to you. But if it's people that just like stopped coming back, we would incentivize them to come back with like maybe like a holiday discount or something.
Thank you, guys. I have to go see a patient. I'm leaving you with
Okay,
Suzanne.
I appreciate
I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, so the special package is just the starter package, like I said, plus the database reactivation, which means that
Yeah.
we also could bring back some of your old clients, not just new clients.
Yeah, so
Okay.
real quick, just a quick question. Do you have a large database of past clients that you have?
We do because we got a lot of clients from the previous med spa where we worked. So
Okay.
I'm going to say we probably have about 50 to 75 clients right now.
Okay, that's cool.
Because they don't all get, like Botox and fillers, they are not all coming back on a regular every 3 to 4 month basis.
That makes sense.
So that's an issue because some treatments you get it and then you don't necessarily need to come back for like a year. So
Yeah, of course.
So
Right.
I'm just wondering, have you heard of what sort of like database reactivation means? It's like when you go back into your database and then you kind of send messages automated so that they could come back, and then you could
Okay.
profit. You could add thousands to your top line by just going back into old client databases and sending them automated messages, like a
Right.
20% discount. Come back.
We
in.
actually kind of do that with our software right now. We send e-blasts out to people who have, need to come in for their appointment, who have not called to book an appointment. We do send that out.
Okay.
So I'm not sure we're going to need that part right
Okay,
now,
that
but
makes
I
sense.
think definitely the starter package, would be something that we may be interested in, again, because it entices me as far as getting new clients and not paying you until we get the clients.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, we could just like explain the starter package. I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
So the baseline, the cost would be $14.97 a month,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the cost for getting you 12 plus clients. And again, like we said, we would not get paid until that was fulfilled. So even if we got you 11 clients, you technically don't have to pay us a penny. That's like that becomes
Yeah.
your choice. But you only pay us once we've hit that 12 clients or more.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we do have a 90-day retainer just to because we want to work with people that are serious, and we also want to build a relationship with you. We're hoping that it's not like we just help you bring clients 1 month. We want to keep helping you bring more clients and just like helping
Right.
you grow your med spa.
So in other words, for 90 days, we agree with you that if you bring us 12 clients or more, we pay you $14.97, excluding. Now, what is that? Excluding ads?
Yeah. So our offer includes ad spend, and that just means like the cost that it takes to like run the Facebook ads, which is not a high cost. We don't know yet because we've never run your personal ad. We have to see
Uh-huh.
what that would look like, but usually it ranges between $2 to $6 per lead, usually around like $3.30, which is, and a lead is usually someone that's like, with our system, we usually are able to convert the lead. So like I'm assuming like to get 12 clients, it would take us around like $100, $75 ad spend, but I'm not. That's something that we'd have to
Yeah,
like.
it
work.
depends on your local area, depends on the prices, because it differs. Basically, that's the excluding ad spend part is basically because you already have a Facebook page that your marketer runs, right?
Right.
So yeah, and I'm sure if you guys run ads on that, you already have your credit card set up to that, where Facebook takes money out of your credit card to actually run the
Right.
advertisement. So it's basically just that. It's not expensive. It's just part of the process of getting the lead, so then we can convert it to an appointment, basically.
Now, will we owe you that even if you don't get us the 12 clients?
Well, it's not owing us that. That's basically for your own. That's just you marketing for yourself, and then that's just.
That's
Oh.
where you would pay Facebook. Yeah, this is not like part of our thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And the
I
reason,
understand.
the reason we exclude ad spend is because ads are kind of an investment you take on your business. That's not an investment on us.
Okay, so
Right.
that's the ad spend we're already doing with Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
So that would just be that. That's basically what the starter package is. And if you were interested, and we have some next steps, but where do you think you're at right now?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Lynn and I would be very interested if, and I'm sure that your presentation is what you said it is,
Mhm.
if we got 12 plus clients new a month, we certainly could afford to pay you $14.97 per month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have a contract that makes sure everything is completely binded, so that we won't. Yeah, we're not asking for any money until we deliver. Mhm.
Until you deliver. Okay. So I think the next step for us would be getting all the information from you guys and giving that to our marketer, who won't be back until the 13th. She's actually out of the country at a conference right now.
Okay.
But when she comes back, we talk to her and she thinks it's a good idea. And so far, I think it's a good idea. Because again, we don't have anybody that's actively taking the leads and converting them into appointments.
Yep.
So I think as long as she agrees, then I think we could be on board with it for sure.
Okay, cool.
Do you think that we'd like work alongside her, or we just do our thing and she's still doing her thing?
Well, I don't know. I think we would have to see what she, how she feels, because she doesn't convert the leads. Like, in other words, she's not going to get on the phone and call people and get their credit card information and the appointments. So that's where, like, I feel like you guys come in, because she's not doing that part.
Yeah.
And she's not sending reminders, and she's not coordinating with our schedule to book appointments.
Exactly.
So I feel like that part,
and that's what makes all the difference.
That would make the difference, and that's how you would work with both her and us, because again, you would have to work with us to coordinate the appointments with our schedule.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I think your ideas and everything and the way you presented them are clear, and it seems like it could be a win-win for both of us.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Okay. So how would we move forward? Should I just present to our marketer what you've already presented to me, or is there any more information you can send to us?
Well, yeah, we could send you stuff, but I would just say describe this to her. Do we have like a good way of contacting each other that's better than just like over the email? Maybe like I don't know what we could do, but.
The other thing that I think might be helpful is, do you have any references that we could speak to that you worked with that you are providing the service to?
We don't. That's kind of why we explained the tab of like us being in our infancy. We're just starting out, but that's also why our offer is so kind of good. It sounds so good that we get you. We only ask for payment after, so then we can't really risk any of your. So we don't have any risk for you. So that's why.
So are you working with anybody else at this point for MedSpas?
Yeah. Well, we're just starting to do so, but again, like I said, we're focusing all of our efforts on one med spa, because that's the issue. Is a lot of marketing agencies will focus on a bunch of different people, and I know you just want complete focus. So that's kind of the idea. Is we just want to focus on one person. So that's why it's what we're. Yeah. So we've been studying and kind of becoming really professional at marketing for the last few months, and then now we're kind of pouring that knowledge and prowess into helping one med spa specifically, and then kind of building up from there.
Okay. Yeah. So really, I don't see any risk to us. I mean, if we signed with you and you didn't deliver the 12 clients, we wouldn't owe you anything, pretty much.
Of course, yeah. And
so,
the thing is, it's over like the 90-day agreement. I mean, it's kind of like up to you, but let's say like it could look like this as well. It could be like the first month we got you the 12 new clients, you paid us. Then the second month, I don't know, we got you like 7, you didn't pay us, and then the third month we got you the 12 again, you paid us. Like that. So it really is like you only pay once you've made money, and the reason we do that is it's for both of our safety. We eliminate risk.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was a great presentation. She's like, yeah, this is great. Let's go.
Yep.
We can do it for April 1st. Then we can start with you.
Yep. Okay. Sounds great.
Okay.
Great idea. All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a nice one.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Right. So after watching that presentation, as you could see, it went really, really well. There were some challenges. In fact, they questioned our testimonials. We somehow evaded that because we had this like sort of tactic where we're just like, well, that's the point. We're just starting and we have complete focus on you, etc. You could see exactly what we put in there. It was great and it works amazing. And then she was just like, okay, never mind. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm really excited to begin working. So we eradicated all their concerns. Towards the beginning of the presentation, one of the owners actually asked me to read out the appointment setting script. We had so many intrusions to what we were trying to do, but we still got through all of that. It just shows you an example of how to do it. Guys, just take what you can from this video. Please take action and comment down below any questions that you have. And also comment down below your success with this. Also, if you guys want me to start a Discord, for those of you who made it to the end, I love you guys. We just started this channel. I'm so appreciative of the views and the comments that I've been getting and the subscribes. Thank you so much. Let me know if you want me to make a Discord for us to kind of talk in and for us to build up this community, because I can answer questions all day there, and I could also interact with you guys and hopefully help you guys really improve your scripts, your systems, whatever it is, and get you to start, because I want you guys to win with me, because there's enough money for all of us. And this shit works. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like and please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and the journey begins. Peace out.